Welcome to AGORACOM, the small cap epicenter, and AGORACOM TV Resource Edition, being broadcast right here every day on Global Investor. This is a daily, fast-paced, edgy show bringing the best press releases out of the small and mid-cap energy and metal space at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe find your next hit resource investments. Friday, November the 6th. Got two pretty good press releases for you for typically what is a slow news cycle day. Let's get straight to it first. We're starting with China. General Steel Holdings trades under the stock symbol GSI on the New York Stock Exchange. This is one of China's leading non-state-owned producers of steel. They put out their financial results for the third quarter ended September 2009. I love these numbers. Listen to the highlights. First, shipment volume increased just over 67% to a record 1 million plus metric tons. Take a look at that number. Revenue up 18% to a record $485 million. Somebody tell the Chinese that there's a bit of a global slowdown. Gross margin, here's the number that I really like. Gross margin was 8.2% this quarter. That compares to 5.5% last quarter, so that's sequential growth. And that also compares to 1.5% in the third quarter of 2008 when things were really bad. So the company's margins are just exploding off the sheet. Finally, income from operations, $29 million, and the big number, net income, $10.4 million. That equates to 22 cents per share. Now, let's do a little extrapolation for a reason here. If the company can maintain this kind of number without growth, just maintain this number, they're on track to do about 90 cents per share in earnings for a four-quarter period. They closed yesterday at $3.92. So that puts them about 4.5 times earnings. Plus, that does not take into account the following. They've got about $252 million in cash and restricted cash on the balance sheet. I don't have the total number of shares outstanding. You have to do your own calculations, but that brings your PE significantly down because you're buying a lot of cash for the price. So go take a look at General Steel. I'm going to take a look at General Steel, maybe become a holder of that company as well. Next up, Freewest Resources trades on the Venture Exchange under FWR. This is the AGORACOM client. Always have to disclose that, but we don't report on clients unless the news stands on its own 2 feet. And they've announced an exploration update on their 100% owned McFalds property in Northern Ontario. As we all know, McFalds Lake has been one of the hottest area plays that come out of the markets in the last couple of years. Freewest been doing very well there. Here are some of the highlights. First of all, they're saying drilling has delineated potential mineral deposit at Blackthor ranging from 50 to 60 million tons in size with a grade between 31 and 38% chromium oxide. Big number. They're saying Blackthor has the potential to host between 278 and 406,000 ounces of platinum, as well as 260,000 and 381,000 ounces of palladium. And if you don't know this yet, platinum has actually outpaced gold this year in price appreciation, a little known fact. So good to see Freewest has got that. Finally, they want to tell their investors that to date, they've completed just under 23,000 meters of diamond drilling. That makes up 67 holes. They've tested Blackthor over a strike length of 2,600 meters and to a maximum depth of 400 vertical meters. Average drill test depth has been 300 meters. They've extensively drilled this property to get the result they've gotten to so far. And here's the best part. They're saying that Blackthor remains completely, that's a quote there, completely open-ended, along strike and to depth, as the limits of the chromite mineralization have yet to be defined. The company closed yesterday at 48.5 cents. That's a wrap. As always, if you look for more great small-cap resource and mid-cap resource news, and you're watching this on Globe Investor, either look below me or to my left, depending on where you watch this on Globe Investor, for some great press releases, great interviews, and all sorts of great leads. Also, make your way to the front page of AGORACOM. You're going to see this show, the best press releases of the week, all separated by industry, and a link into our marketplace. We've got a few dozen companies there listed by industry and exchange with succinct descriptions, so you can quickly find the one that best suits your portfolio. That's a wrap. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. See you on Monday.